Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome to another live presentation of the European Canadian versus Dungeons of Redditmor. So this is Dungeons of Dreadmore, and we could die at any moment. And let me just make sure I'm on the right window here. There we go. So I have the flu, and my stomach is starting to hurt, so that's always fun. Lingering Dullness Missile has attacked us. So that's fun. We'll buff ourselves up and try and approach these ghosties with a kick. And they appear to be teleporting around. A kick! All white. Where you at? Come get some. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So we survived that one. That's always helpful. Inconsequentia, what quest hath ye for us today? You must find the item Cromble, the phantasmagoric mandrill, and take it to the monolith. Okay, so sometimes they give us the item already, but I don't think we have Cromble. It should show up on our map. There's a little marker. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, the crosshair. So we'll make our way and pray that we don't get munched by something. Am I going the right way? We'll find out. Oh, he's diggling. There, he's popped out, and buff, and a kick, and another kick. Alrighty, got through that one mostly scatheless. Yeah, I think we're going the right way. There's another butter knife we cannot pick up. Oh yeah, we can use these teleportal levers to teleport ourselves. Not feeling like going below yet. You want to wait before you go down until you're ready. And another kick and he is gone. Hold the lever. A sapphire, delightful. Inconsequentia for the second time. The monster Lxukum, the blasted noises, must be defeated, and the artifact Posbil, the Song of Tomes, must be used on the monolith. My goodness, this obsession with putting things on the monolith. One might think Inconsequentia had something of fetish. I think we can get there from the north. So we'll go that way. I'm actually kind of surprised how long we've survived so far, but we have been playing somewhat carefully. This is not what you would call an optimal build, but it is an interesting one, and definitely I feel a good representation of how our friend, the European Canadian, would fare in a dungeon-like environment. Trying to decipher the map real quick while I make my way downtown, walking fast, and my head's down. And I'm pretty sure I've taken a wrong turn. I also believe there's a baddie somewhere around here. Oh, actually, a shortcut? No, we're pretty close. Okay. So we took a wrong turn at Narnia, so we'll go ahead and head to the south here again. You want to make sure you're both ready before you go down. Pick up. What has happened? Now where's the monolith? There, that looks like a monolith. Okay, so bottom right. We'll try and play some teleporter games to get there a little bit faster. If I'm not mistaken, these teleporters are connected randomly. Ah, perfect. That actually worked out fairly well for us. Okay, now I think we need to use this on the monolith. There we go. Kaisarper, the insignificant foes being my reward. An enchanted shillelagh. Okay. Moving on. Our next quest was to defeat a monster and then take his bits to the monolith. So I think I see where he is on the map down there in the bottom right. And after we defeat this guy, we'll go ahead and go down to the next level. I think we're ready. If I can decipher this map. Yeah. We are doing it. So, as I mentioned, a bit sick today, but I definitely wanted to get a video out just so I have an excuse to do nothing tomorrow if that's what I have to do. But even more, I've been networking with some other YouTubers that you guys are probably familiar with. And, oh, I don't auto pick up quest items. Okay. And I have an exciting project that I'm working on. Not a whole lot of details I can share with you guys at this time, other than the fact that it's going to be, if things work out, and you know, scheduling is a thing, and anything could happen. Don't want to hype you up for nothing, but I'm really excited about this because I'm working on what I'm calling right now YouTuber Deathmatch. So we'll have some War Thunder YouTubers kill each other off, celebrity deathmatch style. And if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, there's this claymation from years ago. Helm of Threepwood we obtain, not the best reward, but let's go to a shop and sell some stuff and then get on our merry way. So there was this claymation animation on oh, is it Cartoon Network or something for a while. I can't, no, I think it was actually an MTV production before they were showing you know, nothing but pregnant teens. But MTV was hosting Celebrity Deathmatch, where real world celebrities would fight each other to the death via their claymation avatars in a highly spectacleized staged combat that was just as much over the top as it was excessive. And it was very watchable. So let's go ahead and go down the stairs here as I waste a special attack on the stairs themselves. Loading. Ooh, the first thing we see is a wand of laser. Don't mind if I do. I have like never used a wand in this game, so, and a handy wand. Huh. I wonder if that allows us to pick things up. We'll keek this guy. A critical keek! Nicely done. I've already got that. And then this chest of evil spawns a very tough monster. And then... What? What? Did I save? Did I not get affected by that spell? We're going Berserker fairly well here, so... Did we knock a piece of meat off of that guy? Is that one of our new abilities? Or was I just not paying attention? Perhaps both. Okay, so that's something that I'm just organizing right now. It's still a YouTuber deathmatch for War Thunder, and I think it's going to be a spectacle and a lot of fun. And it's just for funsies, you know. This is not like a throwing down to see who would be better kind of deal. In my mind as I work on this. It's just something to get some fan groups together and one of those sort of like kids on the playground who would win kind of scenarios, you know. And the more ridiculous the better is what I've been instructing. So I'll work on that. It's probably going to come out in the next 2 or 3 weeks if things go well, just because it's going to take a while to get everybody organized and then get the pieces going. It does look like I'm knocking pieces of meat out of my enemies, so that's a thing. How dare you move and attack on your same turn? That's OP. Get kicked. Oh, my health is low. Let's see if I can get him to step on these traps. Okay. We got one down. What was that? Anti-magic field. Well, that's not going to do much for me, but let's keek him. Oh, and a strong counterattack takes him down. And a keek. Ooh, that was a tough fight, and it was only 3 diggles. We are still in a tight spot, so let's go ahead and eat some food just so we don't spend the whole time wasting away here. How do I use this? 7. I don't actually remember how to use things. There we go. I would just right click on it once it's in my inventory. Okay. So apparently I make meat out of my enemies now because of one of my abilities, presumably. I'm cool with that. Eating the denizens of the dungeon is always the best way to... Oh, my lockpick broke. To efficiently... Adventuring pants. Ah! I did not need that boulder. I need to look out for traps more. Starting to take some damage here. What's that shiny thing? Oh, it's a trap. Well, good thing I didn't click on that. So there's a lever there. Could it be? Yes, it is indeed a teleportation lever. And let's see if we have, let's see, 1 caddishness and 1 dodge versus 3 dodge, 2 block, and a magic resist. We'll swap them. Okay. Now let's see if I can use this handy wand. I must be next to my target to use that ability. Huh. Huh. Handy wand. Strengthens my attacks. Ah, okay. So it's just a self buff. Okay, I was hoping that it would be like a thing I can reach out and grab things with, but that is not what that is. Okay. I even saw that trap. I need to be more cautious. Okay. Let's open the door. What do we have here? A Samedi and a zombie. So let's buff ourselves. A keek this feller. Nice hit. Okay, that went fairly well with the old fisticuffs, as nature intended, and we took him down. Alrighty. Turn off our buff so we don't... Oh, that is actually... Did not pick the best time to turn off the buff. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't recast that. So let's go ahead and use our handy wand. Oh, I need mana to use that one as well. Let's leave the room. That is a bossy style monster. So we definitely don't want to face him right away in our weakened state. We'll get a little bit more mana and then we'll go fight him with our buff active and see what happens. We should be able to take him, but at this point there's no excuse for showing a lack of caution. So we'll buff up. We will kick this enraged Diggle. Kick him again. Oh, Sammy, what have you done to me? Easy target curse. That makes me easier to hit, obviously. Ooh, he's tough. He's really tough. And he is intoxicating me as well. Okay. That didn't harm us too badly. I'll give him another keek. Alright, we are taking some damage here. And he's using that intoxicate ability on us, which is rather harmful too. Oh, poops. We're dying here. Okay. Let's use the old sandwich. There we go. Okay, run. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Stop hitting me. Okay, he hit really hard. A kick. He resisted the effect, but we have dealt some significant damage to him. A kick. Knocked him all the way across the lake. Very good. Oh, we almost died. Alright. Looks like we may survive this. It is a much tougher fight. As you see, the boss monsters get a lot tougher. Even the mini bosses. On the second level, you can see that with this harder difficulty setting, things really ramp up quickly. And a standard melee fighter, well, they can face some serious challenges if they don't have the strongest gear available. Would you please stop intoxicating me? I'm gonna have to wear the sunglasses again. A kick! Alright, and with that we get a level, an appropriate reward for our heroic endeavor. Killing blow. That could be good. More dual wielding? That is dual wielding, yes, okay. Okay. More unarmed footwork. Gives us a chance for a special attack. Okay, so we do have dual wielding. That's good to know, actually. Ingotier. Magic stuff isn't going to be really good for us at this point. Enfeeble an enemy. Let's go with killing blow, just because. We gotta do achievement. Arg, etc. for finishing out the Berserker skill tree. So, the reason we picked killing blow is because we got the hat off that bad guy. The Baron's hat, that's not all that effective for us. Gives us magic power, it's not really something we're looking for. And block chance, which is somewhat useful for us, but our currently equipped headgear, actually, what do we have? Yeah, is better. Okay, let's try out this whole killing blow deal. Oh, okay, it's a buff. And it just makes our next attack a critical hit, I think. So that's not bad. Not bad by any means. Not fantastic, but not terrible. A kick. And another kick. Alright. And the cool thing about berserking is that your self buffs tend to stack up over time. So if you do manage to survive for a few rounds, you can get some serious assistance with further endeavors of breaking faceitude. And we pick a chest to find more lockpicks, so we couldn't really avoid that trap anyway. And we'll have to take one again because we have to cross this area. Loculus, the engraving is illegible. There we go. Okay, so continuing on through the donjon. Pull the lever! I get the feeling we're going to die soon, but we'll see. If we're lucky, Tank Baby will wake up before we die, so that we won't have to shame ourselves by getting the European Canadian killed today. Crude steel axe. Keek. So, what do we have equipped? A book? We could equip that axe as well, since we have dual wielding. And then, do we also perform? I don't think we also perform an unarmed attack, but can we still use our unarmed special attacks? We'll see. Okay, Electro Blobby. Is it a mistake to hit you? Not too bad. Now that we're fighting with an axe, we seem to be dealing some pretty good, well, sometimes some pretty good damage. Okay, a kick. Well, we're not kicking anymore, that's right. But we can still do our knockback attack, so that's helpful. And then we'll do this little self buff and get another critical hit. A kick. Aw, it's just so much more fun to say a kick, but I'm not kicking people anymore. That's not what I do. Domo arigato. And we take down the Roboto. A gnarled club. You know what? Because it's you. We'll dual wield these. I forgot that I had the dual wielding skill tree, so let's get all up in the face of some other baddies and see what we can accomplish. Ah! If we don't get killed by a trap first. You've just activated my trap card. Prepare for a world of pain. A kick. Another kick. Okay. The Berserker is really going well for us now. Gives us more damage and also resistance to physical attacks, so that can be quite helpful. Okay, kick him as well. Nicely done. Potion of invisibility. I can't say that I've used that lately. One could assume it would make you invisible. You know what? Let's do this. Chest of Evil. Here we come. Okay, there's a big scary monster. We are going to a kick. We knocked him all the way across the room. Nicely done. 95 base hit points. He misses us. Another good hit. And we tear him to pieces. Very nice. Corritit, the creation of books, hath been slain by our hand. Collapses in a pile of fail. I couldn't have said it better myself. A kick. As he flies across the room. This character is turning out to be rather fun to play. I mean, all you're seeing me do is point and click, but it's just like top tier tanks. Oh goodness, welcome to your first Monster Zoo. As you see the music ramp up, this is a room jam-packed with monsters, and will only be done when we've slain them all. So let's go ahead and back ourselves into this corner here. And just start wailing on folks. Love the music. Yeah, we really should reposition ourselves. Poorly cloned heroine. Gets the kick. And we knocked her across the room. Always helpful. Okay, let's eat some food. If we go to our inventory, look for one of the good cheeses, perhaps. Aged blue cheese, that'll do. And another kick. Oh, wait a sec. Sorry for the flashing of my screen. I don't know if that's just my TV or if you guys are seeing that as well, but it's super annoying. I think it's my television. It's seen better days. And yes, I do use a monitor, or sorry, a television as my monitor. I may have made an error in judgment here. This is not a good position to be in, as we take a hit from a Zambus. We'll keek that guy. Keek was a fail. Oh, we're taking some hits. We're taking some serious hits as he counters our attack. Okay, keek. Whew. Okay, we're hurt. We're hurt, but there's still a room full of monsters up there. Let's go ahead and eat some food. Okay, we're taking a decent amount of damage, so it would be wise for us to mitigate that in whatever way possible. We counterattack. Prepare to re-roll, he says. What? How did that monster get behind us? Oof. Someone's using ranged attacks against us. That is extremely unhelpful, especially with this character build. That music, though, so good. We're still in this fight. We'll kick this guy. Give him the old 1-2. Alrighty, things are heating up. Do I have darkened vision? Reduces my trap awareness and chance to hit. That is not the best. Ah, says that vegetable as we slash at him viciously. And we could indeed use some more healing as we open up our inventory and eat a piece of cheese. All this dairy is going to find its vengeance in time. But today is not that day. A keek. And another keek. Okay, who's next? Who wants some? How about you? You look like you want some. Give him the old keek. Nice critical hit. And pull off a self buff. Go back to the keek. And a wham! A very powerful hit. Sends him into the shadow zone. As we trigger trap after trap on our way to a more tactical position, a tactical position if you will, with an enraged Diggle hot on our heels. Another keek, and it doesn't succeed in knocking him back, but we hold our ground as we take some serious damage now, and I keep hitting that boulder trap. 21 hit points, a keek to the Samedi. He counters and we take him down, now down to 20 HP. Can we defeat this mummy? Hopefully. Nice. Okay, we are seriously hurt. 18 hit points and we continue to push into the fray. A kick on the blobby, who is now dead. Okay, facing off against the Samedi in one-on-one combat. Critical hit with the keek attack, and he is down. We are slowly but surely taking down this monster zoo. Another keek counterattacks us, and we take him down. Alright. The music for the monster zoo is just epic. It's fantastic. Okay. Now that we've healed up a small bit, we'll be aggressive here and engaging these blobbies and such. Take a little bit of damage and give a little bit of damage. Keek. Okay, what are we looking at as far as damage? I will use your tongue as chewing gum, says that white. Alrighty then. Ooh, they're casting some spells at me, but this looks like we're almost done with this, our first monster zoo. Another slash. And we take him down, completing the monster zoo. We receive our reward. What appears to be a bloody pair of lederhosen. Where did they go? There they are. So, Nightness, the shadowy clockwork, is our reward. Being an enchanted pair of lederhosen. Description as follows. The Germans are a strange people. It is studded with silicon steel. It is covered in the blood of the monsters you have slain. It allows us an extra point of magic regeneration, which is very good. 3 block chance, 1 dodge chance, and a savvy. So, all in all, better than Arguinlech, the potent of lava that we had previously equipped. We've swapped our pants for a pair of lederhosen, and there's no going back now. Alrighty, whew, hot on the heels of our steamy victory, we bring Oktoberfest to the rest of the dungeon as we walk straight into a blade trap. We're sitting at rather low HP, so let's go ahead and eat some cheese, again adding to the dairy block, what would you call this? The calcified protein berg that is now blocking our intestines permanently, but that is a problem for another day. Constipation can wait until we're out of the dungeon, or can it? Stay tuned! And another Keek, critical hit, always useful. These Berserker rages are really helping us out. What's this? Lingering weakness missile. Oh, Inconsequentia, my old friend. The magical artifact Friumkol, the Saga of Kumquats, must be found and used on the Mellow Shrine. Alrighty then. And we will kick this zombie. And down he goes. Perfect. There is a lever. And that means there's probably another locked door here somewhere. 25 HP, not the best situation. Dwarven Educational Grate. The Dwarven educational system is well known for 2 things, its efficiency and having more teaching equipment made out of ferrous metals than any other civilization. Delightful. Let's kick it. It didn't work. Oh well. We hath killed a death. Okay, whew. We are still hurt from our last fight. And looks like we're taking these guys down with a reasonable amount of efficiency. We are getting low on hit points, so it would not be a good time for us to run into a trap. We need to play somewhat cautiously. Binyala, the sufferer of elder signs, hath bequeathed itself upon us. Take another step back so we can Akik this feller. He blocks the effect, but we managed to take him down anyway. Blocking, as I have not mentioned in this game, halves the amount of damage received, and potentially allows you to do some other things depending upon your skills and abilities. So let's look at what rings we have equipped. Lacumac, the Immemorial Feast, gives us a couple of points of nimbleness, always appropriate. And Twainu, the Portent of Aardvarks, gives us a couple points of stealth and 1 damage, or critical chance. I'd rather have the... where's the other ring that I picked up? So hard to see on this resolution. And my resolution is... Did we actually pick that up? Was it only 2 block? Oh no, here it is. Binyala. This gives us 2 might, which is our melee damage. So we'll go ahead and swap out that for one of the other ring. There we go. Okay, we are going to need to sell some things soon. So why don't I go ahead and use our pocket dimension. Okay, whew. Let's just pace here a bit to recover some health, if we can. You hear the sound of a man trying to remove himself from an evisceration chute. It looks like we cannot recover health here, so we'll just go ahead and drop some gear. Evisceration chute, my goodness. Let's just eat that. Okay. We are not able to eat there. Just dropping some things so we have some inventory space. Can we sort? Yes, we can. Okay. That'll do for now. I'm sure we'll end up filling our inventory and forgetting that we have all this stuff stashed here when we do find a shop. Okay, whew, getting a bit sleepy here. It'll be a lovely time for nap time, if I didn't say so myself. A room veritably full of traps. My goodness, I'm gonna trap my pants here. Hey Samadi, fight me, bro. We'll buff up real quick and give the old kikaroo. Killed with 1 hit. Perfect. Okay, can we pace here? We're just gonna pace back and forth for a bit. I know it's a bit boring, but well, it is a decent way to recover health as well. Just enjoy the lovely tones of this subterranean dungeon music as we go ahead and recover health the old-fashioned way by walking it off. So how are you guys doing today? Nice of you to join me. It is a belated greeting, but good to see you guys. As I've mentioned, I've sort of found my inspiration with some projects to work on, but that also means that I might be a little bit more slow in releasing videos. I am really excited about this idea of the YouTuber Deathmatch series. I think that could be a lot of fun. And it's just going to be an over-the-top kind of spectacle. Really, maybe this is my response to that what was that boxing match between what's his name and what's his face? Those 2 YouTubers the kids are watching these days. And I hear the sounds of a cash register. Every now and then as you're walking through the dungeon, you get a message up in the top left about something that you can hear that you don't have direct vision on, and it's usually just some random thing that you have no control over, and it doesn't really mean anything, but it's just a nice little bit of flavor for the game. And if we could maybe hit these guys, that would be great. Yep, we are just berserking on these fools. Do you want to making splorch? Alrighty, another book. Why not? We bash it open and we smashed it up good. Okay. Let's see if we can't equip both of these books and default back to making unarmed attacks. I do believe that is the way it works. So there's gargoyle traps everywhere. Fatty gets a first hit on us, but we get the better and finish him off. We are once again running a bit. Could you maybe not trap me all the time? Jeez Louise, there's more traps than your average anime over here. Okay, 7 hit points recovered via cheese induction ceremony, and we're back to being on our way. We'll let this guy close to range, and then kick him right in his facely bits. Self buff real quick before the combat, and another kick to the face, critically hitting that death and making his name become his experience. Redeatifying the grim feller himself, old Scratchy Scratch. Ooh, that counterattack was not good for us, giving us a lingering weakness, but our Berserker Rage may carry us through yet. Another kick takes our enemy down and allows us to move on. There we go. A 4-point hit. We are running slightly low on the old hit points, so that looks like a dead end anyway. We will just jet on out of there, and we really do need to be aware of traps and hazards as we move through this area. Strong iron caltrops, gargoyle arrow trap. You know what? There we go. We managed to defuse that one, even though we do have a very low chance of success compared with a character who's actually put any kind of points into dealing with those. And a kick. Our knockback effect is not always having the desired effect, I've noticed, but we'll continue to kick people until victory is at last ours. And we are very hurt, but we've taken him down. Okay, our health is critical, as you heard the man say. Rusty caltrops. And we've disarmed them. Perfect. Okay, we need to do some of the old walk around here in order to recover some health. Eat a couple of diggle eggs for good measure. Maybe a trio of diggle eggs, you say? Diggle-a-dig, can you dig it? Yes, I can. Alright, there are a fair few monsters in this room, so we should use our senses when engaging these fools. Nice of them to go around setting off the traps in the room. As we pull off the old Kika-Keek maneuver. Oh, that was 10 damage, but it wasn't critical, so hopefully they won't deal that much to us again. Another critical hit! That hurt us. But we did take him down eventually. Those poorly cloned heroes are rather, intimidating. Hyperborean potion, a fountain. Shall we drink of it? Yes, we shall. Mystical plaid energy! How appropriate for the European Canadian man himself to be clad in realms of plaid as he engages his enemies. 30-some damage with that kick. Very good. Do we even have a belt yet? Oh, we do. The swashbuckling belt, which is even better than the one we just picked up. However, bullet belt, still not as good as the swashbuckling belt. Very well, let's carry on. Shall we bash the chest? Absolutely. And we find greedy bulge cap? No more questions, officer. Ah, an Anvil of Krong, an opportunity to enhance one of our items via the magic found within, and we shall. And it gives us an extra point of beefiness, so fantastical. That's quite helpful. Alrighty. So right now we're at a base 13 melee power, which gives us quite a bit of damage on our attacks. Always helpful. As you saw. Looks like we're dealing 18 damage right now. Health is looking a bit peckish. Okay, and I do hear Tank Baby waking up. We had a good run today. Got a little bit further down in the donjon. You see that we're making progress a bit slowly, just being more careful in general. This is a very challenging difficulty setting that we're on, and our build is rather straightforward. Run into people's faces and mash that smash button until they turn into a pile of goo. But in the end, between stepping on every trap in the entire dungeon and getting in some rather engaging fisticuff adventures, we've had a pretty good time today. I will catch you guys on the channel if you like. My Discord is always open to people. You can find a link to that in many of my videos, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.